Agaro is known as a source of coffee arabica, a highly quality variety cherished around the world. Historically, it has been told that Khalid discovered coffee near Chochekata Muruga in Agaro. This discovery set the stage for a thriving coffee culture that continues to flourish. A community gathering in Agaro filled with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee. In Agaro, coffee is more than just a drink. It is a way of life. The demand for coffee is high, with people enjoying it both indoors and outdoors. Some taste coffee in their homes, while others prefer the lively atmosphere of street coffees. Some store their coffee for market supply, but most enjoy it fresh. Women plays a vital role in this culture, often selling coffee on the streets and in small shops. Their hard work and dedication help keep the tradition alive, turning coffee sales into an important source of income for many families. As we travel, we come across one coffee store. And of course, Ethiopia is known by its coffee, especially coffee Arabica. And where we are now is only about 12 kilometers away from the source of coffee Arabica, Choche Katamuruga. And this is Agaro City, huge coffee store. And coffee is everything in Ethiopia. It is culture, it is economy, and it is identity. And of course, Ethiopia exports a huge number of coffee, and therefore it is an identity of the country. It is also a source of economy, and there are a lot of people who are selling coffee outside. Of course, coffee for drink. And people, especially in the early morning, at midday, drink coffees at different places, in small shops, on the streets, and in cafeterias. And therefore, this is a culture in Ethiopia. Exporting also brings exchange, foreign currency exchange. And therefore, coffee is the backbone for Ethiopia's economy.
Nuti buna keessatti ka guddanne ka dhalannes maatiin keenyas qote bulaa bunaati. Waa'ee bunaa ni beekna. Hojii bunaas hin gargaarra turre. Yeroo barannus an buna irratti hojjedheedhaati kan barachaa ture.
I was born and raised in a coffee growing family, and we have also been involved. As a student, I hope to work in the coffee industry. Since joining this organization, I have learned much more about coffee than I ever knew before. I have gained valuable experiences, including knowledge about finance, coffee processing, and exporting. I have also improved my communication skills. The knowledge I have gained from this organization has benefited me more than any financial gain. I am committed to promoting this organization to their highest level, and I also have my own plans for the future.
አጋሮና ቡናን በምንም የማይለያዩ ከሰው ደም ስር ጋር የተሳሰረ ነው።
Agaro and the coffee are deeply interconnected. I was once a coffee expert, but now farmers are becoming experts themselves to maintain coffee quality. They prepare coffee for the market, making coffee and Agaro indispensable. This is why it is locally said Agaro change be guard. In fact, coffee processing begins at the plantation. The type of soil plays a significant role in the quality of the coffee. Some farmers use natural fertilizers, while others opt for chemical ones. It takes 3 years for coffee to reach the harvest stage. Careful collection is essential before it is sent to market, and it should be dried with its protective shield intact.
In a previous time, coffee is often drink in home, inside rooms. But nowadays, coffee is being celebrated outdoor. And everywhere in cities, outdoor coffee ceremony is obvious. And therefore, this celebrating coffee outdoor has opened a job opportunity for many people and for many youths. The city administration relies heavily on coffee for its revenue. It is not just an economic driver, it is a part of Agaro's identity. Coffee is woven into the fabric of the community, connecting people and supporting livelihoods. In Agaro, coffee embodies the spirit of the community. It brings people together, celebrates the traditions, and serves as a source of pride for all. The cultural significance of coffee in the community is explored, with coffee serving as a symbol of warmth, hospitality, and unity. It is an integral part of daily life and is served during every meal, playing a central role in gatherings, reinforcing social bonds. The coffee preparation process is described, detailing how beans are washed, roasted, and ground. The aroma of a well-roasted coffee is highlighted as a hallmark of quality and the connection of families' traditions in coffee making. The interdependence of Agaro and coffee is reiterated with coffee symbolizing the city's history, culture, and economy.
I am very happy to have received this job opportunity. I got married after joining this organization, and my life has improved significantly since then. I have planned to continue enhancing my life. I have learned various skills here, from processing great coffee to the washed variety. Not only I, but others have also gained many skills. I encourage young people to improve their life.
travel, we are witnessing different realities in Agaro city. I think this is the fourth cup for me. I don't know whether it is overdose or not. And as its taste is very interesting and delicious, I keep drinking coffee starting from the morning. And this is travel in the land of origin. And in this edition, we particularly focus on coffee in Agaro city, the story of coffee. And tell me your name and where you live and maybe your profession.
My name is Getachew Bodona. I live in Agaro town, Agaro city administration. My profession is a reporter of Agaro city communication office. We are live here in the environment of birthplace of coffee Arabica. Agaro is look, this greenery area. You can see this, all of these green areas is covered by coffee trees.
The city even
Circled by
forest.
coffee trees.
Yeah, the greenery.
Over green. Coffee is discovered by Khalid in 9th century. In 9th century, it can be exported to Arab by Arab merchants and Sirara merchants. The Sirara merchant is got by horse.
Sure.
Before operation of Suez Canal. They go to Arabs by land.
They walk on their foot.
Yes, on their foot, on the horseback. Then coffee is go to Arab by Arab. Is go to other world.
Oh.
The first coffee house in the world is opened 1941 in Italian.
Right.
In Italian, first coffee house. Today in the world, estimately 2.1 billion persons can drink cup of tea, can drink it. Only in the London, 7 million persons, 7 million cup of tea, cup of coffee can be drinked in London. Ethiopia is the leading producer of coffee in the whole Africa. Our economy, our house, our food, our marriage ceremony, all of things in this environment is coffee ceremony.
Whenever there is an event, coffee is there.
Coffee is the major one.
Do you drink coffee?
Morning, evening. Coffee is also social base for this environment. Coffee is also a news agent. Person can be exchange information.
Sure.
5, 6 house can be to get together
Yeah.
and they speak, discuss about their life. Even breakfast. Breakfast is today prepare in their house. Second day prepare in that house. Second is procedural.
They invite each other.
Is invite each other,
Turn by turn.
turn by turn.
Wow.
Coffee is the basic backbone of not economy, social ceremony.
Sure.
Socially,
It has social value.
social values, news. It is a great one.
Even culture,
Agriculture,
identity of the country.
identity
Ethiopia.
of Ethiopia. But
Ethiopia.
each farmer of this environment can be, his economy is dependent on
So we
coffee.
can say it is our identity.
Our identity, our backbone. We are not, we are in Agaro there are ethnic groups. 82 ethnic groups can live in Agaro. We are a child of coffees. We are a child of coffees. We are coffee generations. As people can think like this, Gurages, Adares, Walaitas, here come, because of coffee they come here. Then we are a child of coffees.
What is the reason behind that coffee attached with peace?
Coffee is attached with peace because of it marks the conference to be person discuss each other, to be listen each other, to be change idea. Then if you discuss each other, if you change idea, you negotiate in something. You negotiate on something. Because of that,
You negotiate and
each other.
solve a problem
solved by speaking.
and break down conflict and come to the resolution.
Because
So
of
that's why it is attached with the peace. I see.
because of that,
Great.
muna nagan nabina.
Magan Amina.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And have your coffee. Thank you.
Bunaaf nagaan dhabinaa jechuun uumuu hunda argadhaa jechuudha. Namni gommaas ta'e naannoon isaa jiru buna malee jiraachuu hin danda'u. Bariis ta'e.
Bunaaf nagaa hin dhabina is a phrase that translates to may coffee and peace be upon your home. This saying highlights the profound significance that coffee holds in Oromo culture. For the Oromo people, coffee is not just a beverage. It embodies warmth, hospitality, and community. Coffee is an integral part of daily life and is served during every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, since Ethiopia is the origin of coffee, here the city, Agaro city, is a place of the origin of coffee because it is not far from Choche Katamuduga, the origin place of the coffee. Therefore, the people's economy, the people's peace, the people's all association is related with coffee because coffee is the background of our society. In addition to the export, majority of coffee is here drinking in Ethiopia.
Consumed
locally. Because our people's most associated with coffee for a peaceful relationship, for sometimes there is a sad things, for wedding time, for meeting time. When there is a meeting here, the coffee ceremony is must because coffee is our backbone, especially for Agaro's town. For these towns, since it is the origin of coffee, it's more related with the trade of coffee. More of here, the movement of peoples depends, and previously I say that, it depends on the coffee. Yeah. The job opportunity is more of the movement, job opportunity related to coffee. And we are happy if you come here, Agaro, you get a delicious and a tasty coffee from Agaro city.
You
come
are
and
saying drink coffee from the center, not from the periphery.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank
From the
you.
origin.
From the origin.
Yeah.
The true taste of coffee.
Yeah, here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Choche Katamutuga, the historical place, and Jimma and coffee, Agaro and coffee. What people say about coffee, what people know about coffee, how people drink coffee outside and indoor. In this program, we will explore all these things. As we are testing coffee and celebrating coffee here, we will talk to some people, of course.
ቡና እንግዲህ ያው ቡና ሀገራችንም የቡና ሀገር እንደሆነች የታወቀ ነው። ቡናው ያው ይዘጋጃል፣ ቀድሞ ቡናው ይመጣል። ከዛ በዚህ መንገድ ቆንጆ ተደርጎ ታጥቦ በደንብ ተለቅሞ ታጥቦ ንጹህ ቡና ለመቁላት ይዘጋጃል።
It is clear that our country is the birthplace of coffee. The beans are washed before roasting and then they are roasted carefully. Once we ensure they are perfectly roasted, we grind them into powder. When roasted well, they take on a rich brown color. The aroma is a hallmark of good coffee. Some can even identify it by its scent, while others recognize it by its color. For example, I learned how to make coffee from my mother. When the beans are roasted properly, their aroma truly speaks for itself.
አጋሮ መለያዋ ነው የቡና መገኛ ሀገርም ነች።
Coffee is a significant part of Agaro's identity. It is a source of pride for the community. Coffee was discovered around this area, making Agaro a great place to work because of its rich coffee culture. I think it is fair to say that Agaro is the smallest Ethiopia, as many ethnic groups reside here, including Yemenis, Turks, Italians, and Eritreans. It is coffee that attracts people to this area.
የቆየ ስራ ላይ ነው ያለሁት። ያው የኔን ፈለግ ተከትለው ነው ስራ ሰራ ኃላፊነት እንዲሰማቸው የምሰጣቸው ስራ አለ። ይሄንን ስሪ ይላለው ያበላሹም ቢሆን እንዲለምዱ።
I've been working here for a long time and I also strive to raise my children to be responsible individuals. I give them courage to help them do their best even if they make mistakes. This approach guides them and enables them to develop confidence. I've been doing my best in this regard.
As we are celebrating here outside, coffee is celebrated indoor and outdoor, and especially the outdoor celebration of coffee is a very recent phenomenon, and therefore coffee has its own contribution in the economy of the country, from the local up to the international exporting, and it is one of the exchange of the foreign currency for Ethiopia. And Brazil is one of the most coffee exporting and producing country in the world. And Ethiopia has its own significant contribution in this regard.
ጥሩ ነው። ሰው በጣም ቡና ተጠቃሚ ነው። ቆንጆ ቡና ካፈላ ጠጪ አለ።
It has been good. Many people drink coffee and demand for it has been increasing day by day. Next to water, coffee is the most consumed beverage in Agaro. I grew up here, so I know Agaro well.
Agaro fi bunni addaan baateen qabu. Sababiin isaa buna gaafa jennu tokkoffaa bunni kan argame naannoo kanatti bakka Anagommaa bakka.
Agaro and coffee are interdependent, as Agaro is a source of coffee Arabica. Goma district is not far from here, and coffee is everything for our city. It symbolizes our history, culture, and economy. When we talk about history, we mean that Agaro is the birthplace of coffee. The people of this area have a special attachment to coffee, and it is this place that contributed coffee to the world. In terms of culture, coffee holds a prominent place during events. There is a tradition of inviting neighbors over to share coffee, and it is also considered as a gift to the bride during marriage ceremonies, locally known as Mari. Regarding the economic importance of coffee, Agaro City has planned to supply 79,000 quintals of coffee to the market this fiscal year, and we have already supplied more than 80,000 quintals. Directly or indirectly, the livelihood of our people is highly dependent on coffee.